to give opportunities to both Malaysian teams and overseas teams to compete and try and help grow the market and grow girls football in Southeast Asia. Yep, so we're running our first ever girls invitational tournament. This is building off last year. We hosted a girls under 18 event. We had 3 traveling teams, 2 from Australia, 1 from Singapore. Based off that, we decided to make a girls only weekend. We've seen growth in the number of girls teams playing in Liga Super Harimau this year, coupled with the growth in girls football in Malaysia. We wanted to run a girls only tournament. So we've had it going on for the past 3 days. We've had 3 different age groups play. We've had girls under 12, girls under 15 and girls under 18. And the purpose of doing it like this and the purpose of this event is to help create more exposure for girls football, to give opportunities to both Malaysian teams and overseas teams to compete and try and help grow the market and grow girls football in Southeast Asia.
So how do you think the players can benefit from participating in this event itself?
I think the more time you spend playing matches and playing in competitions, the more exposure you get, the more opportunities you get to learn. So putting on tournaments like this where teams are playing different matches and also they're playing in the correct age group formats, gives them a chance to learn and put the practice which they put in training sessions into a match environment. And so giving girls more exposure and more opportunities to play will help them learn and benefit. So the biggest thing I noticed is the physicality and the size. We were looking at some of the heights yesterday of some of the players, and you had some under 18 girls up here, and the Malaysian girls were not as tall and not as physically strong maybe and developed. We definitely saw there was a bit of a size difference and a little bit of a speed difference. I'd say that's the main sort of physical differences. But then in terms of skill and technical ability, I think the Malaysian players, and we've seen some of the teams here, there's girls here playing in a FAM select team, their ball work and their ball skills is a very high level. So it's been interesting to watch almost 2 different cultures of football play, one which is maybe more of a physicality and stronger game versus a more technical short passes game. So it's been interesting to see. Yeah, I think it's creating more opportunities for girls to play, more opportunities and not just to play, also in training. We want to set up more clubs, we want to get more coaches involved, and then more competitions and everything will follow. I think one of the challenges, we need to get more female role models involved. Can we see more female referees? Like, it's great today we've had 4 female referees come for this tournament. It's great that the players can see that. It's great to see that we've got female coaches also being involved. One thing I noticed about some of the teams from Australia is their coaches are all females as well, which I think is good for the players to see that. Yep. And I think that's what we need to do, as much encouragement as we can get to get as many participants involved at all levels of the game, from players, coaches, organisers, referees, and that will help see it grow.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope that we can see players which come through our tournaments or through our Liga Super Harimau or some of our platforms which can go on and play somewhere. Be that they play in Malaysia, be that they play back in their home country, be that they play when they're in university. All we want to do is go and see people practice, learn, enjoy. If they can play football somewhere else, that's fantastic, but more importantly, we're developing good people with the right roles, with the right morals, and that's really what we want to see. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
No problem at all.